How's it going? What's up? This is exciting. I have done one live chat before with a friend, but this is my first time going solo. Feels like a big step up. Feels like a landmark. I'm excited about it. I guess I'll start with answering some questions. Firstly, thank you, though, to anybody who's here watching me talk to a camera. I appreciate it. I'm not saying lines that are written for me, so I appreciate you taking some level of interest in me speaking for myself. Thanks, guys. Here's a question. How do you react if something embarrassing happens to you? I just laugh it off. I don't really get embarrassed too easily. I think because I've had so many embarrassing moments in my lifetime. Pretty much at least every hour or so something happens where most people would, turn red and cringe and hide their faces for the next month or so. But not me. No. I relish in those moments. They make me who I am. What is your favorite book at the moment? That's a good question. Read, kids. Reading is a great thing. I just read a book called Second City Unscripted. It's kind of the history of, it's a comedy troupe called Second City. It's based in Chicago, and it's kind of a history of how that originated, and it talks about all the different comedians that were part of Second City. So I've been really into that. I also just read Me Talk Pretty One Day by David Sedaris. I've been really into the humor genre lately. What have you been reading? Oh, you know what I just saw? I saw Harry Potter, the last Harry Potter, and I'm a huge Harry Potter fanatic. So that was awesome. I went to the theater with my brother and my mom, and I felt like I was saying goodbye to a large part of my childhood because it meant so much to me. I was Luna Lovegood one year for Halloween. I was Hermione another year. And I may or may not have had a ferocious itch in my right eye towards the end of the film. Caused perhaps by a tear. Just gonna say maybe, maybe not. No guarantees. Oh, here we go. What is it like knowing the cast of iCarly for so many years? Question mark, question mark, question mark, smiley face. First of all, thanks for the intensity of the question. And also thanks for providing a smiley face at the end so I know you're not mad at me. It's awesome. I mean, we've been doing the show since 2000, I don't know, it's been a while. It's been close to 5 years. So we've essentially grown up together because we've spent all of our what would have been our high school years together. When we started the show, Miranda was 13, I was 14, Nathan was 13, Noah was not a cast member yet, and Jerry was in his 30s, I'll say that. So spending these past 5 years together has been awesome. We've gotten to know each other so well, and we all get along great, and we hang out on set, off set. It's just wonderful to be able to work with people every day that you get along with so well and love so much. How's it like to be playing Sam? Any shout outs to the cast? There's also a couple ampersands in there in odd places, but it's great to play Sam. I love my character. I wouldn't trade Sam for any character because I think it's great to play somebody that I can vicariously live through. And, I've never been in jail. I don't go around beating people up. So it's great that my character does because I get to express that side of me through a character and don't have to worry about going to jail myself. Any shout outs to the cast? I doubt any of them are watching, but if they are, hey guys. What's it? Maybe Nathan. He might be watching. Kidding. Noah's probably listening to Beastie Boys. So he's got bigger things on his plate. What and who is your fashion inspiration? I don't really have a particular person that I look up to, and say like, oh, I want their style. But I do. I just spend a couple months just kind of looking through all the fashion magazines that you can pick up at your grocery store or whatever, because you can get so many ideas from that. And then after I started looking at those magazines for a while, I started thinking, you can draw inspiration from anywhere. You can draw inspiration from a film you see or from, maybe one of your favorite decades or something. And it changes so much. Fashion is constantly evolving. So I just kind of throw on whatever feels right that day. Don't think too much about it, I got some gold boat shoes that are probably my most worn shoes. So they rock. Oh. Somebody off camera is telling me I'm getting hair beard, which I was just telling everybody about. You want to know what hair beard is? It's when the hair congeals right at the neck, and it looks like a beard. I guess this would be more of hair beard. Hello. I have hair beard. I put a little ponytail holder around it. We could maybe curl it for special occasions, gala events and what have you. Let's get to some more questions. I saw you at the red carpet of the American Idol finale. Were you wearing a Rebecca Bonbon shirt? Yes, I was. I was wearing a pink one. It had studs on it. It was a V-neck, and it was 110% Rebecca Bonbon, as is my shirt right now. Look, hey, how's it going? I'm talking. Hey, look, some fans made this for me, and I've been wearing it, and I don't intend on taking it off until it falls off naturally. Yes, I will be wearing it to the Emmys. Possibly with my Six Flags band. I went to Six Flags here's a cool story. I went to Six Flags a couple weeks back with Boogie, who plays Tebow on the show, the guy who works at the Groovy Smoothie and is always trying to sell us foods on a stick, including foods that should not be sold on a stick. We went to Six Flags, and he got these really fancy platinum bands where you go to the front of the lines. And I was going to try and take it off, but I couldn't rip it off that day. So then I just thought, I'm just going to keep it on as a little memory and let it fall off naturally. We'll see how old I am by the time this falls off. What is your favorite song? P.S. Love ya. P.S. Thanks. My favorite song right now, I don't know. I listen to so much music all the time. I like this band called Miniature Tigers. It's really weird, but they have a song called Giraffe. I guess I'm liking the animal theme lately. I also just got the Maroon 5 record, Hands All Over, and I like that, which is surprising because I never really considered myself a Maroon 5 fan. I don't know why that was difficult coming out my mouth, but I got there. But I really like that record. It's really kind of soulful and blues inspired. I like the bass on it. I also like this, been listening to some De La Soul, which is kind of old rap stuff, and some Kendrick Lamar, which is also rap. I don't know why everybody keeps giving me all these rap songs to listen to. I guess I seem like a straight up G. What inspired you to be an actress/singer? Well, I was inspired to be an actress by watching Star Wars. I wanted to be Han Solo. So that's the story to that. As you can tell, I am not a male, nor am I Han Solo, so that didn't pan out. But here I am acting. Yay! Dreams do come true. And I wanted to be a singer just because I always loved, listening to music and singing along. I can never recall a time when I wasn't singing in the shower or singing in the car. So it's just something that's always been really fun for me. So to be able to do both now is quite incredible. I'm glad that I get to enjoy what I do. Yay for loving your job. Are you excited to be a part of the Rebecca Bonbon collection? Yeah, that's why I'm sporting the shirt. Get yourself one, kids. Or 5. I mean, just make your whole wardrobe a bonbon wardrobe. I don't know what to tell you. You can mix and match all the pieces. You can make cool outfits. You got good colors. Rebecca Bonbon's the way to go. How's everybody doing? Are y'all good? Y'all living well? How do you feel after you perform a song? Fell? How do you feel after you perform a song? It feels good if it went well, Generally, I don't know, it's sort of a rush to hear people applauding you and stuff, but to be honest with you, I always feel like I'm going to throw up right before I go on stage. I'm a nervous wreck. When I'm acting, I don't get quite as panic-stricken before starting a scene because, it's cameras and our crew and whatnot, but in person for a concert and stuff, it's all the fans are right there in front of you. And you can't, if you mess up, you can't say, oh, hey, can I take that one again? Do you mind? You just see it, one shot at each song and make it or break it. Hopefully make it more often. Hey, Jennette, what's your favorite thing to do when you don't have to work? My favorite thing to do when I don't have to work is I love going to the movie theater. I go to the movie theater all the time. I love going to comedy shows. I probably go to 3 comedy shows a week. That is my favorite thing to do. Nothing like laughing. If you're not laughing, you're not living. I love going to amusement parks. as you can tell. Go all the time. And I live for the rush of a roller coaster. I also love writing. I write daily, just all sorts of different stuff. Love writing essays, which is weird. But I write frequently. I also watch old shows on DVD. I've been really into news radio lately. You guys should check it out if you haven't. It's a very good show. I just finished separating hair beard. I just finished watching the whole series of Friends, which was amazing. I caught on so late, but it was a wonderful experience while it lasted. And now I'm looking for the next show that can move me as Friends did. I love listening to music, all the basic stuff. Been swimming lately. Got a little sun. You can't really tell. I'm looking for an interesting question. They're all interesting. I'm looking for a question that I haven't answered as often, we'll say. I'm gonna refresh. That's what you get for sticking out your neck, honey. That's the song draft. How do you see yourself 10 years from now? That is a long time away. Whoa. I don't know. It sounds so cliche. It sounds really bad, but I honestly I don't think that far in advance. I can't. I feel like I'd be, I can't know what's going to happen 2 months from now, let alone 10 years. So I usually try to plan kind of within a closer timeline. But I do know that I'd love to still be acting. I'd love to be in other aspects of the entertainment industry. That's just kind of my lifelong goal, so I can, always stand strong in saying that. I love your eyes! Exclamation point. What are some weird quirks about you? Firstly, thank you. Second, weird quirks. Where do I begin? Okay, I wear mismatched socks every day because my grandfather did my laundry when I was younger, and he lost a lot of my socks, so I didn't have a choice then. But now it's gotten to the point where if I walk out the door with matching socks, I can't make it to the car without running back inside and switching to mismatched socks. So it's pretty bad now. I just tweeted about this quirk yesterday. I put milk in my root beer. I think it tastes so good. It's fantastic. I love it. Other weird quirks. They're so abundant. Geez. Well, I keep amusement park wristbands on until they fall off. Quirks are great. Let's see. How does your character compare to the way you are in real life? You obviously have to have some degree of a character in yourself to be able to expand upon that. But I think Sam and I are different in that I mentioned during this chat, Sam's been to juvie I think 4 times. Now I wouldn't even have, the luxury of juvie. It'd be real jail for this 19-year-old. I've never been to jail. Thanks, Mom. I don't beat people up all the time. And, Sam's really brazen. Sam's really crass. Sam's very sarcastic. I'm definitely sarcastic, but I like to think I'm not as rude. But, Sam is a loyal friend. You'll note that. You'll never see Sam. You can go back and watch episodes of the show, and you'll never see her really be rude to Carly. And although she's rude to Freddie always, if somebody else is rude to Freddie, she will defend him. It's kind of like her territory. So I think Sam's a loyal friend, and I like to think that I have that in common with her. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. You tell me. What's your biggest dream? P.S. You're awesome. Well, thanks. My biggest dream? I don't know. I have so many dreams. Oh, my biggest dream. I don't know. If you tell your dreams, do they not come true? I'm kind of nervous about it. I feel like maybe I shouldn't say anything for fear of them not happening. Hey, do you date Nathan in real life, and do you have any fashion tips? No, I don't. Everybody asks this. No, just because you date somebody on a television show or your characters date, it definitely, doesn't mean that it translates to real life. Nathan's a great friend of mine. He always, he has been for the entire run of the show, and I'm sure he always will be. But no, we're not dating. That would just be weird. It would literally be like dating your brother. Every time we have to do kissing scenes on set, you guys, it's horrible. It's just dreadful. We try and get it done in as few takes as possible because it is something neither of us look forward to. Kissing your brother, kissing your sister, not a good time. Not a good time. Just saying. Oh, and do you have any fashion tips? Yeah, I mean, for fashion tips, I think just it's always important to dress for your body type. Something may look great on somebody else, but it's not going to look great on you because everybody is different. So it makes us special. I can't really wink. That was my wink attempt. But that's another quirk about me. Can't wink. So I think, just dress for your body type and dress in stuff that makes you feel comfortable. Because that's when you're gonna be able to be yourself the most and be the happiest. And you should never wear something that you're gonna have to worry about, like tugging or fidgeting with the entire day. Wear something comfy. That's my tips. Pretty straightforward, right? What's your favorite food? And don't say pickles. By the way, I love you. You're awesome. I guess you're probably, geez, sorry, I can't speak, kids. I guess you're probably referring to when I drank pickle juice on the show. That was really nasty. It was supposed to be water with green food coloring, and our prop master played a prank on me, and they actually gave me pickle juice just to see if I would continue with the scene. I did. I went through. Commitment. I'm sure that makes a great blooper somewhere, though, because my face could not have been reasonable when I was drinking that pickle juice. It had to be contorted in some awful way. My favorite food is I love sushi. I also like grilled cheese sandwiches. Grilled cheese sandwiches. My mom makes a mean one. My mom does hers just like the traditional way, with cheddar cheese or whatever and plain yummy bread. But I do mine, I'm getting crazy here, I do mine on wheat bread, and I do it with pesto, and I do it with bacon, and I do it with pepper jack cheese. You're welcome. Try that at home. It's really, really good. That's like apples. I have at least an apple a day. How do you guys do the kiss scenes? You kiss? I don't know. Not much to it beyond that. She really likes spaghetti tacos. I think we've eaten them on the show maybe 2 times, and I actually do enjoy them. I don't mind them at all. You got kind of the squishiness of the noodle, hopefully al dente with a bite to it, and then you got the crunchiness of the taco. You got some marinara, Italian, marinara sauce. It's really tasty. I like it. How do you prepare for the show? That's a good question. I don't get that too often. We prepare, our schedule is we shoot Monday through Friday. It takes 5 days. It takes 5 days to do 1 episode. So on Monday, we all go into our studio and we do a table read, which is where we sit around and we read the script cover to cover. And then we go and we rehearse all of our scenes. And then on Tuesday, we come into the set and we rehearse our scenes again, and then we do a run through, which is basically we perform the entire episode first scene to last, like a play with our producers watching. And then on Wednesday, we have to have all our lines memorized, and we do a run through, and we rehearse again, and then we do a run through for the network. So it's a little bit fancier run through. There's more people there. Pressure is a little bit higher. And then on Thursday and Friday, we shoot all of our scenes. Preparing, it's like anything. The more you do it, the more kind of acquainted you get with it, and the easier it gets. But still, you have to put a lot of work into it. I mean, we had a blooper episode that hopefully you guys have seen, and then we have another blooper episode coming up this season. And I love watching bloopers, I really do, because you get to see how much fun it is, and you get to see everybody laughing. And I don't know about you, but when I watch blooper reels, I just feel like I know everybody on the show, the blooper reel I'm watching, and I love it. I feel like I'm, one of them. But also, I think it's important to know that those are the rare moments. The bloopers are the exceptions. We really have to kind of be on our game, and we can't mess up, because everybody in the crew is working hard, and most of them have families and stuff. They got to get home to their families sometime in the evening. So if we mess up our lines and we make it take a long time, that's not good. All we have to do is say stuff. The least we can do is say it right. Is it cool modeling clothes? Yeah, it is. I'd have to say my Rebecca Bonbon photo shoot that I did was definitely one of my favorite photo shoots because everybody there was so nice and I loved all the clothes and it was just really fun. I got to, do fun poses and listen to good music. The photographer was really nice and everything was really comfy, so it's great. Sometimes when you have to do photo shoots and like I was saying, when you have to wear kind of itchy clothes or you're like pinned into stuff and it takes 7 years to get it off. I don't know. The Rebecca Bonbon shoot was great. So yes, it's fun modeling clothes in a good environment. That question was from Japan. Hey Japan, one of my brothers studied abroad over there at Kyushu Sangyo University, I believe. He's an animator, so. Irashaimase. Let me find some questions. Jennette, what hairstyle do you like better, curled or straight? I obviously I wear my hair curled on the show, and I wear my hair straight in real life because it's just easier for me to do. So I can reach the back pieces. Curling would be, I'd be something like this, trying to curl it around, so it'd be pretty difficult. I don't know. I feel. I don't know. Either way, I like it both ways. Straightened is more like a casual confidence, and when it's wavy, I feel more like I'm being Sam. So there's that. But I like it either way. Doesn't really matter. Hair, what are you gonna do? It's on your head. What kind of job would you choose if you were not famous? Well, what kind of job would I choose if I wasn't in the entertainment industry? I don't know. I'd probably be like a Universal Studios tour guide or something because I'd have to find some way to be talking to people. I would just, here's the thing. If I wasn't in the entertainment industry, I'd still be trying to be in the entertainment industry. So there's that. When you know what you want to do, I think it's a good thing. I've known what I want to do since I was 6 years old, and I'm able to do it. But if I wasn't doing it, I would be trying to do it. So whatever you want to do, stay focused on it, and work hard at it, and make it happen. Make it happen. Let's see here. Scrolling through the list of questions, yeah. Let me refresh. Oh, geez. What's your favorite Rebecca Bonbon shirt? My favorite Rebecca Bonbon shirt is one that I have at home that says London and Paris on it, and it's cotton, it's long sleeve, it's warm. It's kind of got a neck that ends right here. You'll probably see it in some of the pictures for Rebecca Bonbon, and I love it. It's so cozy. I've worn it into set on shoot days. Then I'll change out of that into wardrobe, and I wish I could still be wearing it because it's warm and comfy. I love it. You should get that one. We can be matching. We can be twins. Do you ever get annoyed at fans? No. What? No, fans are great. Fans allow me to do what I want to do. That's pretty selfless of them, so I appreciate them so much. It's always cool hearing two different things that different quotes or different episodes that fans reference. And there's a lot of things that a lot of the fans say that's kind of like, a lot of people ask me, do you really like fried chicken? Or how many times have you been to jail? So those are kind of common questions. But it's really cool when you meet a fan that asks something that you haven't heard or that comments on why they love the show and it's maybe a reason that you haven't heard. That's always really special. And it reminds you why you do what you do. Because it reminds you of that feeling that you have. Or it reminds me of the feeling that I have, that I had growing up watching shows and thinking, oh, I just want to be in that world. I'm sick of this world. I want that. What's your favorite color? I like purple. I like blue. I like colors. Orange, yellow, green, pink. They're all good. Give me Roy G. Biv. They're all good. Have you ever given yourself a haircut? Oh, I have a good story. I haven't cut my full length of my hair, but I have cut my bangs. Um, they were getting really long last year, and I was sweeping them over, and we were getting ready to start back to the show, and I guess this is in 2010. And I just thought, I can't stand sweeping these things over anymore. And I felt like I was fidgeting with my hair too much, and that was just always a pet peeve of mine when people are fidgeting with their hair. So I took the scissors to the bangs and chopped them off. Way too short. I didn't realize I had gotten a little scissor happy, and it was difficult when I went to set, and my bangs were too short. But there wasn't really anything they could do, because extensions on just a part of the bangs would be really weird. So there are a couple episodes there where I've got me some short bangs. I'd be fine if those episodes didn't have as many viewers as the other ones. Let's see. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I do. I have, whoa, my voice. Yes, I do. That's my voice always hops up an octave when I'm meeting new people. Like, hey, how's it going? I'm Jennette. Hey, what's up? I turn into Jay Leno. I have 3 older brothers. Their names are Marcus, Dustin, and Scott. They're great, wonderful people. I get along with all of them. My eldest brother is a computer engineer. He programs computers for a living. He's very, very, very smart. And my other 2 brothers are both artists. One of them, they're both in college. One of them, both their majors are animation, but one of them with an emphasis on conceptual art and film animation, and the other with an emphasis on illustration. And one of my brothers, he just gave it to me yesterday. I don't know, he said it was for my birthday, but I don't know why he delayed giving it to me, but he gave it to me yesterday, and it's this beautiful painting, just of these trees, and I don't know, it's so gorgeous. It meant so much to me that he would paint something and give it to me. So I'm going to be putting that on my wall very soon. Art is so great. And it's something I can't do at all. I can't draw a stick figure. It's embarrassing. I draw a triangle with a circle, and then I do lines for the legs and lines for the hands, and then I usually do like a big kind of helmet of hair. I'm a horrible artist. It's so bad. I love getting art from fans. Whenever I do signings and stuff, I get, or concerts, everybody brings these great posters and these canvases that they'll paint on or whatever, and it's so amazing that you guys are so artistic and so talented. Something I admire a lot, not being able to do it. Do you have any pets? Yeah, I've got 2 dogs named Chewbacca and Musashi. Chewbacca's a half Yorkshire Terrier, half Maltese. Musashi is a Jack Russell Terrier with a wagging tail. And I have 2 birds that kind of come and go. By come and go, I mean it's not like I went to the pet store, picked them out, designated them as my own, but they are really intrigued by the bird feed that we supply them, as opposed to the ones that our neighbors supply them. So I've named them Tweety and McFly. I like pets. I almost got another dog for my birthday this year. I came this close, and then I went to the place where I was getting the dog, and there were some reasons why I couldn't get it, which was very sad to me. I was gonna name him Potato too. I had a perfect name picked out. Does fried Kool-Aid sound gross to you? Is that real? Are you being serious? Somebody said yesterday that there's fried butter or something available at carnivals. This is just absurd. Yes, fried Kool-Aid does sound gross to me. It sounds horrible. Ugh. My birthday was yesterday. What are you doing on your birthday? Your birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. Yay. My birthday, I just hung out with my family this year. I didn't really do anything. With friends. Oh, you know what? My real birthday was actually, I was on set. Interesting tidbit, the past 5 birthdays that I celebrated have all been spent on the iCarly set. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I celebrated them all around my coworkers / Nickelodeon family. It's wild. Wild. Let's see. There's so many questions. Lots of good ones. I'm trying to pick out. Very unique ones. Let's see. That's another quirk. I do weird noises frequently. The snack that smiles back. Goldfish. How do you react when a popular girl insults you? Well, I never went to public school, so I didn't have to deal with that, luckily. But I did, you know, I did do a lot of extracurricular activities, so I sort of was exposed to it, you know, to some degree. I competitively figure skated for a while. I was on competitive dance teams for a while. And in dance teams, some of the girls were maybe a little highfalutin for this kid. But, you know, water off a duck's back. That's a saying, right? Who cares? Somebody insults you, whatever. Don't hang out with them. They're not going to be your buddy, but are you really missing out if they're insulting you? They clearly don't want to be buddies with you anyway. Just hang out with people that make you feel good. There's always going to be people that insult you, and just don't listen to them, whatever. How do you deal with paparazzi and rude comments about you on the internet? You know, paparazzi is weird. I haven't obviously had too much paparazzi, but sometimes coming out of, like, I was coming out of a movie theater once, and there's this kid paparazzi. He's got this blonde hair, and somebody, I think, made a documentary on him or something, but he was quite intense with that camera. Ferocious, snapping away. It's just weird. I was coming out of a sushi restaurant a couple weeks ago, and paparazzi started taking pictures of me, and I was maybe not exactly, you know, wearing like it was an I Love Elvis sweatshirt, so you know what I mean. I wasn't exactly prepped for the paparazzi. It'd be great if they could send you a little notification, like, hey, I'm going to be waiting right outside here, so be sure to like dress good. So, but they don't. I think it just depends. You know, there's certain kind of paparazzi spots or the paparazzi wait, and then they'll just take pictures of you if you're on TV or whatever. So just avoid those spots. You know. Should have been wearing this for the paparazzi pictures. Would have been way better. The sparkles could have reflected off the camera. I could have said, hey, what's up? Oh, and rude comments on the internet. I don't go on message boards. I don't. Nope. I don't do message boards, and generally, you know, Twitter and Facebook and stuff. If somebody's following me on Twitter, you know, generally they're sending positive comments, and if, you know, here or there they send a negative comment, I think, well, you're following me, so, oh well, an extra follower thanks to you. Call me whatever you want, you're following me. And then for kind of, let's see, comments on the internet, what else is there? There's like, oh, then Facebook, you know, if somebody likes you on Facebook or whatever, they're a fan, so it's generally always very positive. So I'm grateful for all the fans' support that I receive on the internet, and I try to really show you guys how grateful I am for all that you do, because you keep the positive voices out there. So thank you. Thanks for being a fan. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for keeping it friendly on the internet, and I'm sure thank you for defending me against the rude comments. But I doubt any of you guys are rude commenters. Even if like you're not a fan of somebody, what provokes you to go onto their page and write rude comments about them? I will never understand it. Okay, somebody said, I love some of the shoes you are featured wearing in the Bon Bon photo shoot. Are they part of the Bon Bon collection? They're gorgeous. Apologies, I adore shoes. This is interesting. So the shoes were not Bon Bon, but there are like pins and bows on the shoes that make the shoes pop, that make the shoes look how they look, and they are all Bon Bon products. So you should do the same thing. You should get all the pins and the barrettes and things, and you can find little clever ways to deck out your shoes with them. Get creative. There's a lot of Bon Bon pieces that can be used in different ways. So so keep your thinking cap on. Keep your designer cap on, and go to town. Have you ever told a guy you liked him? How? I'm pretty traditional. I'm pretty old-fashioned. The guy's gotta ask you out first. That's all there is to it. I don't know. I think if he's not gonna ask me out first, then whatever. What's your favorite dessert? Ice cream. I love ice cream so much. Oh, goodness gracious. I love ice cream. Cookies and cream, chocolate chip cookie dough. I could have it all the time. I really could. I don't even like for my birthday and stuff, I always get just an ice cream cake. And then I hate frosting, and I'm not really a big fan of cake, so I always just do straight up ice cream cake. What is your favorite outfit you wore on iCarly? That's a good one. Oh, you know, in the beginning seasons, I wore a lot of Bermuda just type shorts, skateboarding stuff, and sort of untied sneakers. And I wasn't as crazy of a fan of those. But in the past few seasons, I've been wearing just kind of boot cut jeans with like boots underneath or kind of a platform shoe underneath. And I always like that. I feel comfortable in that. I like kind of V-necks. Oh, I wore a dress in an upcoming blooper episode, a blue dress that I liked a lot. That was probably my favorite. And of course I like the costumes. We got to play Sunshine Girls in an episode, which is like little Girl Scouts or whatever. Miranda and I did. And that was really fun. Oh, my favorite costume is, drum roll please, the cowboy who thought his mustache was a squirrel. Because I get to wear a mustache. And oddly enough, a mustache feels really right on me. I mean, it feels normal. And to be honest, it looks normal too. I look in the mirror and I think like, yeah, I wouldn't stop that walking down the street. I don't know. I love mustaches. What are your pet peeves? Mine is when people call me dude or dudette. I will not call you dude or dudette. My pet peeve is when people don't, this is weird, but when people don't screw the water bottle cap on the water bottle tight enough. Oh, it drives me nuts. It makes me so mad. Just tighten it up, please, for the love. Or then like the when it's all hot outside and the condensation, it's like drives me nuts. I turn the water bottles upside down, so there's none of that business happening. Can you give me tips on how to make songs? I'm trying to be an artist. Of course, you're my inspiration. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Tips on writing songs. That's difficult. It really has to happen in a moment where you're struck with inspiration. You know, I can sit down and have a writing session with somebody, but the best stuff always comes out when, for some reason it tends to be late at night for me, but when I just think, there's like a melody that's in my head that I can't get out, or there's a line or a hook or a concept for a song that I think of that I just go, oh, I have to write that out. And then generally I just get it all out of my system. Write it down on a page, or I always carry a tape recorder with me. I have an app in my phone that's a tape recorder, and I'll just hum the melody into that. Or if I have lyrics and a melody, I'll sing it into that. So just wait for the inspiration to strike. But if you're kind of, you know, trying to force inspiration, then I would say just learn how to play an instrument. Even if you just, you know, start with a couple chords or whatever, just mess around on that for a while until something comes to you, and eventually a melody's going to come out. You can't stop music, you know, can't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Let's see. What do you like most about the Rebecca Bonbon clothes? Well, to be honest, I just like that. I was mentioning earlier that you got to wear something that feels comfortable, something that you like, that you feel confident in, that you go, I like the way I look in that. Like, yeah, all right. Wink, wink. And that's exactly what Rebecca Bonbon does for me. I hope it does the same for you. I'm sure it does. You know, I love the colors. I love the fabrics. I love the cuts. Like this kind of a sleeve, I love where it ends. And I love the neck on it too. I just love it. This shirt that I'm wearing right now is so soft. I wish you could feel it. I caress it with my fingers. That's great. You know, when you feel like you got a cute outfit on and you feel comfy in it, that's the absolute optimum fashion experience. And that's what Rebecca Bonbon does for me. And for you. Creepy smile. Oh, I saw, dang it, I was just scrolling along and I saw a good question and then I skipped past it. Oh, somebody's saying I always wear mismatched socks. Right? Better. Am I wrong? No. What's your favorite animal? – Polar bears. Thank you for your kindness. Polar bears. Who pranks the people most on the cast of iCarly? That would be this kid. I'm a big time prankster. Oh, geez, I love it. I think it's a fun way to show camaraderie and to show somebody that you're thinking of them, but not in a mushy way. Just to be like, ah, I got you. So I always, I'm always running after people with, like, I got Jerry with a water gun this season. I was hiding in his car at another point. I'm always scaring Miranda, toilet papering in her dressing room. Oh, I just did a guest spot on a different Nickelodeon show called Bucket and Skinner's Epic Adventures. And those dudes prank. Sorry, I just said the word dudes. So the person who doesn't want to be called dude, I wasn't calling you a dude. Just letting you know. But they are crazy about pranks. They put a bunch of pictures of ginormous poster-sized pictures of John Wayne up in my dressing room and threw my script pages all about so I couldn't couldn't get through. And they put a chair in front of my bathroom so I couldn't get into the bathroom. They are heavy-duty pranksters. I was intimidated. I don't get intimidated easily, as previously mentioned, but I was thrown off my rocker for that. Ooh, yay. Let's see. I'm gonna refresh. Somebody asked what makeup product to use. I don't know. I'm always trying different stuff. Like I said with fashion, how it's constantly evolving. It's the same with makeup. I really like, kind of the basics. I like Armani foundation. I like MAC for blush. I like Chanel for lip gloss. And those are pretty much my staples. And everything else, I'm always switching. Eyeshadow, I change up a lot. Are you a fan of Drake Bell, and did you ever meet him? Yes, Drake Bell and I actually, our birthdays are a day apart. We're a couple years difference, but my birthday is June 26th. His is June 27th. So we always, are celebrating our birthdays around the same time, and he's so nice. Speaking of pranks / bloopers, Drake actually surprised us way back in the first season of iCarly. We had a scene where we were all sitting around eating watermelon, and he just walked onto the set and started eating the watermelon, and that was my first time meeting him. And of course I was starstruck. I was brand new to Nickelodeon, and I'd watched a bunch of Drake and Josh, so I was like, oh, Drake Bell, amazing. And he's so nice. He's a great guy. He's a very talented musician too. Great with guitar and writes all his own stuff. He's very fun. What do you like the most about being famous? To be honest, I don't think about it as, I don't wake up and think like, well, famous or, anything like that. That's kind of weird. I just think, I guess I'm lucky to be able to do what I like to do every day. It's like I said, when I first saw Star Wars and I saw, this other world, and I thought, oh wow, it's so great to, that what they're experiencing is something that I want to experience. Or I also loved some other, I loved like Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison, old Adam Sandler movies. I loved Back to the Future, my all-time favorite movie. I loved like Rain Man and Good Will Hunting and stuff. Weird movies for a kid. But I loved them all, and I just thought, I want to be a part of these worlds because they make a lot of sense to me. And now that, in an odd way, I guess I am. I'm a part of a world that doesn't exist, but exists to all of you and exists to me in a weird way. It's fictional, but it's sort of real because we share it. The reason why I feel a bond with all of you guys is because, the reason why I feel a bond, hey, you're welcome, with all of you guys is because, of the show that I did. So, that I'm doing, iCarly. So because of that, I'm able to say, to feel an immediate connection with people all over the world, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty boss. Have you ever had a celeb crush with anyone you have worked with? I had a crush in the worst way on Jerry Trainer the first season. I loved him. I just thought he was so funny. He could do no wrong. Such a sweetheart. I loved him. And then my mom told him. It was so embarrassing. So she told me, she's like, so I told Jerry, and I go, what? And she goes, and I'm all, oh, geez, what? And this is way back when I was 14, so I was mortified. Come on. But now Jerry, to this day, he teases me about it. He'll pick me up and be like, oh, you're enjoying this moment so much. Do you want to marry me right now, don't you? He embarrasses me so much. You can see I'm turning red. Speaking of embarrassing moments, Let's see. So it says, Rebecca Bonbon clothing is beautiful and looks great. I love how you dress and you sing. You're my idol. Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks. Little compliment fest there. Appreciate it. Thanks. Is there a way I can keep in contact with you, like Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, cell phones? By the way, I love everything you do. You're awesome. Thank you. Cell phone, no, but for Facebook, I have like a Facebook and a Twitter, and I have a MySpace. But to be honest, I'm not as active on that. But I do post to my Facebook frequently and to my Twitter. My Facebook is facebook.com/Jennette McCurdy, and Twitter is twitter.com/Jennette McCurdy. Clearly, I'm very original with the usernames. My name's spelled weird. If you don't know it, it's JENNETTEMCCURDY. I'll wait for 5 seconds so you can grab a pen and paper. I'll repeat it now. JENNETTEMCCURDY. So if you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, that'd be cool. I'll say hey to you. I like doing question and answer sessions. I post lots of pictures. And also I'll be keeping you guys posted on everything, Rebecca Bonbon, and when you can enter different contests and all sorts of exciting jazz. So you'll want to follow me for that reason, if nothing else. Let me see the questions. Yeah. I want to learn what questions you have. Yeah. How much do you like Rebecca Bonbon? Rate 1 to 10. P.S. You're awesome. 10. Have you not been hearing what I've been saying? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? The creator of Rebecca Bonbon also made Hello Kitty. Do you like Hello Kitty? Yeah, I love Hello Kitty. I have so many Hello Kitty things. Goodness. From clothes to little accessories to stuffed animals to purses. Oh, you know what I used to love? I used to love going to the mall and getting, I don't know if they still have them, but the Hello Kitty grab bags, where it's like you don't know what little trinkets you're going to get in the bag, but you pay $10 or whatever, and then you get a surprise. I love that so much. Oh, it brings back memories. I'm going to have to go get myself a grab bag later. What kind of nail polish do you like? That's an interesting quirk. I've never had my fingernails painted. Nope. I've had my toenails painted, though. I like the OPI, any color that they have. I've never tried like a white polish. Miranda loves white polish, but I've never tried it, so I'll have to try that sometime. I've done like kind of ocean blue and turquoise. Right now my toenails aren't painted, so I'm gonna hide my feet. Let's see. Where can we find the Bonbon items? Kmart. Go to Kmart, grab a shopping cart, one that you push, not one that you carry, because the carry one's not going to hold enough. And, talk to mom, talk to dad, talk to grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, sibling, and tell them what you want. I mean, tell it to them straight. Tell them how much you love Rebecca Bonbon. Make it happen. Make it happen. Fill that cart. Fill that cart at Kmart with Rebecca Bonbon. Yeah. Do you like to wear heels or flats? I like both. I'm 5'3", so I do like heels. When I'm going to events and stuff, I always wear heels. But in real life, I'm a big advocate of the flats because I'm all about the comfort. Like when I'm going to amusement parks and stuff, of course I'm going to wear flats. But if I'm going to a comedy show or a movie, then I'll probably throw on some heels. Why not? Why not? Live a little. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see the questions. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Are you working on any new songs right now? I'm always working on new songs. I actually, it's funny, I was just talking about how inspiration can strike at odd times and how it often strikes for me in the, late at night. And I guess it was maybe 2 or 3 nights ago, I had this, I was going to say great idea, but great idea in my mind for a song. And I ended up staying up till 2 or 3 just writing it and hashing it out, because I felt like, when inspiration's at its peak for you, you can't wait, you can't put it off. I couldn't have slept through that and then woken up in the morning and been like, oh, okay, that's what I need to write. I had to get it out right then. So that was the last time I wrote a song. And I was writing some essays yesterday. Hey, how's it going? Somebody's bringing some mail. What's up? UPS. How's it going? What is he doing? He's handing off a box. I'm gonna guess what's inside. Ooh, is it a Rebecca bonbon? Brett? What is it? He's gone. Later. So eventful. What makes you happiest? P.S. Brazil loves you. I love Brazil. Okay, props to Brazil. You guys are loyal fans. You're so dedicated. Let me straighten out my shirt. You guys are so dedicated. You are awesome. Thank you so much. What makes me happiest is probably just, hanging with friends, laughing. Whenever you're laughing, how can you not be happy? Working, when I'm on set, I'm so happy all the time. It's crazy. And just hanging with my family. Those are, simple things, but it's true. How do you feel about watching yourself on TV? I actually don't. I don't watch myself on TV. I watched a lot of the episodes of the first season. Oh, I take it back. I did watch I Lost My Mind the other day because I hadn't watched for the past 2 seasons, so I felt like, oh, might as well. My whole family was watching it, and they go, Jennette, come in here, come in here. So I watched it, and I liked the episode a lot. I love Jim Parsons from Big Bang Theory. I love that show. So being able to work with him was amazing, and that's kind of part of the reason why I watched the show. Part of the reason why I watched the show that time. But, geez, what was the question? Where'd I go? I'll find you. Oh, but how do I feel when I watch myself? Nitpicky. I feel judgmental. I feel like a critic. That's why I don't like watching myself. Yay. Ooh. Let's see. I'm going to refresh the page again. I'm sad we don't have too much longer left. This has been fun. Thanks for all your creative questions. You really thought them through a lot, and you gave good ones. I appreciate it. Grandma here. My grandma? No, she does not know how to use chat rooms or anything. I'm going to finish reading the comment. Grandma here, sitting with my granddaughter, and oh no, because I'd be the granddaughter. Sitting with my granddaughter, and guess where we're going after your chat? I'm bringing my purse and getting a big card at Kmart. You rock, Grandma! Yes! Can I be your adopted granddaughter? My grandma won't mind. And plus, what Grandma doesn't know about, it's not going to hurt her. She's not in the stardoll chat. I'll join you. Wouldn't that be fun? What if you guys were at Kmart and you were shopping the Rebecca Bonbon section and you saw me like standing there shopping in the Rebecca Bonbon section, and I was like, hey, I just talked to you on the chat, and you were all, hey, yeah, I did. And I said, let's shop together, and you said, yeah, and we did. Yeah, that'd be great. Can you say bonbon 10 times fast? I can certainly try. Bonbon, 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 bonbon. Let me try it without laughing. Bonbon, 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 bonbon. Bonbon, 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 bonbon. Mom. Forget it. You get the gist. What was your favorite cartoon when you were a kid? This is weird. Honestly, I watched a lot of the Nickelodeon cartoons, like Rocko's Modern Life. I was a big fan of Rugrats. I loved Phil and Lil. I watched, I watched like Ren and Stimpy. I watched Doug Funny. I loved Doug Funny. I also watched Simpsons a lot. I think those are pretty much all the cartoons. Cartoons are great. Oh, you know what? I watched this weird one. It wasn't a cartoon, but it was animated. It was called Mr. Bumpy's Bump in the Night or something like that. It was fantastic. It was like a claymation thing. And then I also watched this one with like these green people. I remember because it came on after Reading Rainbow and before Magic School Bus. Hey, LeVar Burton. I'm gonna refresh one more time. Send in as many questions as you can. Maybe I'll try and go super speed for the last 5 minutes or something. We're going to Kmart. We're going to get all the stuff. We are big fans. Yay! You guys are awesome. You are big fans. Shout out to you. Hey-o. Grandma here again, and I would love to have you as my adopted granddaughter. We can shop till we drop. You're a doll. Stardoll? Hey, Grandma. I'm going to tell my grandma when she gets home, and she's going to be jealous. Should Dan Schneider wear something from Rebecca Bonbon? Yes, he should. I'm going to bring him some stuff. I got to answer as much as I can. What do you like most about the collaboration between the cast of you and Victorious? P.S. I love you. Well, I think the... thank you. I appreciate it, firstly and foremost. But we did this, the TV movie, I Party with Victorious, which was very fun. It was great. But just aside from that, I get along with all of Victorious cast so well and hang out with them quite frequently. They're awesome. I think that answers the question. So that's what I like most about it. I love hanging out with them. I love Rebecca Bonbon. I have a sticker of it on my mobile. Oh, I have a phone case for Rebecca Bonbon. So cool. Similar. What was the best moment at the photo shoot? It was the whole day was so fun. I mean, I couldn't pick out a best moment. It was just every look I really liked. I got to have fun in each look. Oh, towards the end of the day, I got to model some pajama looks, and those were fun. That was kind of a nice change up because I had been in all the other outfits the entire day, so I got to put on some sleepwear and cuddle with the little stuffed animal and stuff, so that was good. I don't know why I just said the word cuddle. I hate the word cuddle. Interesting quirk about me, hate the word cuddle, hate the word snuggle, and hate the word moist. None of those, just nothing can come good of any of those. It's just not good. Did you ever... Somebody asked, did you ever have a time where you gave up? But that did not seem like a good question to end on. But I think we all get discouraged from time to time, but it's important to just stay surrounded by, people that can remind you not to be discouraged, and that you can remind not to be discouraged when maybe they're feeling that way. Do you do any social activities with the cast of iCarly? Yeah, we always hang out and go to movies. Jerry actually was in a comedy show the other day for my favorite troupe called Groundlings. So I went to see him in a Groundlings show, and that was awesome. We hang out all the time. All the time. It's great. How much do Rebecca Bonbon clothes cost? Go to Kmart and check it out, but save up your lemonade stand money. That's the kind of thing that I would do. I had a lemonade stand when I was younger, and that's what I would save up for. A snow cone stand as well. Last question. Gonna let you take note of the shirt that I'm wearing. Gonna let you think about Rebecca Bonbon for a couple seconds. Gonna let you decide when you're making your trip to Kmart. Now I'm gonna look for the final question. What's a good final question? Hey. You guys ask, whoa, I don't know, I just from Boston there. Ask a good final question. This is the last one. Make it worth it. Make it count, kids. thank you all again so much for hanging out for this hour. It's been real. Tried to answer your questions. You've asked great ones. Come on, guys. I'm trying to think. Okay. Oh, there's so many. I don't know which one to pick. This is tough. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, somebody asked, this is an interesting one, so I think I might as well go with this one. Somebody asked, now I lost it? Are you kidding me? Okay, here it is. What's the most rewarding part of the life you have now? I think the most rewarding part is, you know, it's difficult because I feel like everybody, you know, you're going to have heard this answer before, but honestly, it's just being able to do what I love to do, and it's being able to entertain people because that's my favorite thing in the world. To be able to make somebody laugh, there's nothing better. I think laughing is such a cool thing, especially if somebody has an ugly laugh. And by ugly laugh, I mean when it's like huge. I have an ugly laugh. Like when it gets big, it gets big. So that's the best thing in the world, to experience that. And I think it's the coolest. That's the most rewarding part. Also wearing comfy shirts with cute characters on them. It's quite rewarding. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. Go to Kmart. One final shout out to Grandma with the granddaughter, who she's taking that first step. She's on her way right now. You guys follow in the footsteps of Grandma, okay? And you gotta get your bonbon on. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye.